My name is Hakan Savaş Mican. I'm from Turkey and I was born in Germany, but I grew up in Turkey with my grandmother. And then I came to Germany as I was 20 and I studied architecture and then filmmaking, and I'm making theater for 4 years and in Ballhaus. This play, beg your pardon, from Marianne Salzmann is my 4th work as director, and it is also a part of Europe Now project.
Die übergriffig wird, anderen Menschen schadet, psychisch und physisch.
Und das ist was?
Das ist die Krankheit unserer Gesellschaft. Das ist uns eigen.
Das ist unser Problem.
Unsere Schwachstelle, ja.
Und das haben Sie erforscht im Zusammenhang mit...
Es geht uns um Gewalt. Wie entsteht Gewalt? Welche Gewalt ist uns eigen und welche den anderen?
Ach so.
Unsere Gewalt ist die sexuelle.
Ich verstehe nicht ganz. Ich habe Sie zum Einbürgerungstest gefragt.
I didn't think, I think I felt. I felt a big melodram in it. The text has a very political aspect. It's a very political play. But after I read it, I felt more a very big melodram in it. And I think if you go into the private life of the people, and if you analyze people, how they live, then you can find more politics in the normal life of the people in the society. So this is a play like this. So through this tragedy in the play, through this melodram, you can have a much bigger political message about Europe today. So it was my thing, it was an idea after the play, but it was a big melodram for me. And what I liked so much was the kind of lovely communication of the people with each other, because Marianne has a very big talent to create figures. They are not really people, you don't read how they speak to each other, you feel it. So she's really creating figures and speaking to each other. It's a very nice way of communication. It's very natural, and also in the play we try to keep this reality, nice communication of the people with each other, and we really try to keep it very simple and very natural and very realistic on the stage, what we see.
Sehr gut. Wir gehen in dem Sonnengruß. Tief einatmen, öffnet die Arme über den Kopf, Schulter weg von den Ohren. Ausatmen, mach dich ganz lang und kommt nach hinten in die Vorbeuge. Verlängert die Wirbelsäule, vor allem hier unten. Du kannst die Hände auf die Oberschenkel und dir vorstellen, du machst ein Hohlkreuz in die Vorbeuge. Einzige Zeit, wo es erlaubt ist, ist das Tabu.
In my last directing for the stage, it was my text, and this is for the first time that I take a text which is not from mine. So it was, I think last year it was an idea in Ballhaus that I direct this play. And then for a long time I was thinking about it, to direct which way, what kind of a stage, what kind of directing. And I felt that I mean, what I told, even the nice communication of the people with each other, to keep it very simple and realistic, and to use the stage also very simple place, and to open it with videos, because I was studying filmmaking, and in my first 3 plays for theater in Ballhaus, I somehow didn't want to touch video or anything with filmmaking. I was thinking, okay, theater is theater, you can put something in it. And for the first time for this play I said, okay, maybe it's a try. It's a process also for me to think about it. And yeah, it was now for half a year, for 6 months, it was for sure that I want to use also videos for this play. And it was also very important for me to put the videos in the play and to find the emotional bridge with that, what is in the stage, what is happening there with the figures, And in that moment, in the right moment, to open a new gate on the video and to make a connection of the figure to the video, that we can maybe we see the stage, we see the people, how they act with each other, but to find a new place, to find another level of the inner space of Thea for the main figure in the play. So this was the main idea for us to do in this play. What I know is that many artists from all over Europe, from many countries, come together in London, and I couldn't go there because of my visa problem. It was my first actually touch with this project. What I know is that young people and very nice theaters come together, write plays, and to make a nice picture of Europe today. What is it? How people live in Europe? What are the problems of different cities, different peoples? And in our case, we are in Germany. Mariana made this visit in Denmark, in Copenhagen, and she made many interviews. So actually we are speaking about Denmark, Copenhagen, but it is still a very, very important picture of Europe today, because the problems, the issues, what we are dealing with in this play is really a big, it is all over Europe. You can find it anywhere, not only in Germany, not only in Denmark, also in Sweden, in Italy, also in Turkey.
Was ist das jetzt? Hör mal auf jetzt, bitte, hör mal auf. Das ist nicht, hör auf damit. Ich will es nicht. Ich will es nicht, hör auf damit jetzt. Chica? Nein. Nein, nein, nein. Nein, 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 nein. Nein. Chica, bitte.